Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only James Cook, MBE, as we look forward to seeing Anthony Yarde prepare for his title challenge against Artur Beterbiev this weekend. James, sir, how are you doing?
Not too bad, sir. How are you?
Not too bad at all. Good to see you again. Anthony Yarde, in the build-up to this, his second bite at the cherry for a world title. How is he feeling? How is his mentality?
Mentally, he's good. Looking good. He's feeling good, and he looks great. And he's done whatever work he needs to do. He's done it. People always say he don't do that, but I think that's why they bring me in. But he's done his work, so it's all good. So I'm happy.
I noticed in that little bit of training there, he worked on jabs and he worked on wrestling in the clinches. Do you think those two are going to be key factors in winning the fight for Anthony?
Well, I'm not quite sure, because sometimes, when you go in there, you may have to adjust to a fighter. So if it's that, then it's that. If it's not, then he's ready to adjust to whatever, in front of him. We sit down and we watch the tape, and we like everything else, we work on things. But like I said, unless you get in there, you may have to just quickly change your mind and think out the window and do whatever you need to do to try and get control of the fight.
James, when you watch the tape of Artur, what are the holes that you see in his game that Anthony can exploit?
Well, that'd be giving it away before Saturday. I really don't want to give it away before Saturday. But the thing is, even spoke to Colin Hart. Colin Hart said to me, James, this guy's 1-7 on. So was one time, so was Ali, so was Fraser, so was George Foreman. Everybody was unbeaten at one time, Donald Curry, but they all got beat. I don't think this team realized how hard Anthony Yarde hits. I can't see nobody in Britain at this moment to stay with Anthony Yarde, and I definitely don't see this young man staying with him on Saturday.
When people boil it down, they say that Anthony has a puncher's chance. Is it more than just that, though, James?
I think, at the end of the day, I call those people who just speak like that internet fighters. Anthony Yarde is a very skillful fighter. He's got so much talent. I don't even think we know how much talent this boy has. But this boy's got a lot of talent, and I see more than just a puncher's chance, because a puncher's really, you stand up there and do one thing. You punch, you don't do nothing else. If the boxers them know, have a look at Anthony Yarde, he can move, he can catch, he can roll. He catch, he sees very well. So he's not just a puncher chance, he can punch with everything else he's got, and that's the difference.
James, Anthony, when I watch tape of him, I love hearing him speak. He's an inspiration to people that relate to him. How big of a victory would it be for people who follow Anthony?
100%, because at the end of the day, as you say, his background and where he comes from, like he says, 12 amateur fight. Even my days, I had more than 12 amateur fight, and 12 amateur fight, and to come into a world title, the biggest, you've got to give him credit, and you've got to give the people them credit who support him. And he'll definitely, people who support him watch boxing and know Anthony Yarde. He's not the guy who to show off or anything. People will go hug him, they'll kiss him there. He's a great guy, and he's a great young man to influence anybody else coming through life.
James, I'll leave the final word with you then. How does Anthony Yarde get his hand raised at the weekend?
How does he get his hand raised? He will raise it when we knock out this opponent.
James, wishing you all the best, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate it.